Daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. What's going on, y'all? All right, Power Monday all up in your area. Even though I know that in most areas it's already Tuesday. I shouldn't say most areas. Most areas, right? But hey, so anyway, it's the Daily Go Getimism Show, Power Monday, all up in your area. We representing for the 22nd of of something is a little odd here. Something is a little okay. I got it. Okay, yeah, we represent for the 22nd of January. And tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we are talking about you nag constantly, but I'm not going nowhere. You nag constantly, but I'm not going nowhere. I'm under the impression that people who complain about nagging the most normally are couples that have been together for a long time. And one person does the nagging and the other person does the ignoring. You know, there can be times when the situation can seem a little volatile. It may even seem unmanageable, unworkable, like it's near the end. But I'm going to talk about those times when we're talking about nagging, where if you are an outsider or close to the situation, even though you're not in the situation, that's what I mean by outsider. You might be close to the situation. You might be thinking to yourself like, these two were kind of made for each other. At the same time, they get on each other's effing nerves all the time. All the time they get on each other's nerves. I don't even see why they're together. I don't see it. I don't understand. I don't see it. I don't understand. But anyway, that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thanks for coming on through, y'all. Appreciate me. I appreciate me. I appreciate me some you. Y'all up late tonight. Late night on this Power Monday. So, have you ever been nagged to death? Have you ever been nagged to death? And if you have been nagged to death, did you stay in the situation for a long time? Did you manage it? Was it a situation where even though they nagged, you felt like they had a good heart? You felt like it was coming from a good place. It might have even been justified at certain times. Maybe you were the type that was a procrastinator and they were the type that needed things done. They was a go-getter and you was a hold-upper. Just wait a minute. It happens. But nonetheless, have you ever been in a situation where you have dealt with somebody who was constantly nagging? I have another question. What exactly is nagging to you? Do we have a word that has multiple meanings or means different things to different people? For example, when I wrote the show up, I was looking at nagging like it was complaining. I even wrote that in the description. Nagging is literally complaining. So I wrote it up like a lot of people complain about nagging, which is ironic because nagging is literally complaining about something. But I've been enlightened, and maybe there's more to nagging than just complaining, even though it may have complaining elements all mixed in. What do y'all think? What exactly is nagging to you? What up, Care Bear? What up, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on through. Thanks for coming out tonight. Late night. What's up, y'all? So yeah, what exactly is nagging? Because I was thinking like nagging could actually be just picking on somebody. Picking on them or picking at them. Because everything doesn't necessarily fall under the complaining umbrella when it comes to nagging. For example, like if I'm teasing you about something, I'm probably not exactly complaining about it, but I am pointing out your flaws and or maybe targeting your insecurity. For example, Joel Embiid scored like 70 points tonight in a game. 70 points. But he can't get out of the second round of the playoffs. Is that nagging? I'm sure that somebody has to be nagging him about that. Like, yo, you a regular season beast, but when the playoffs come, you are playoff least. Nagging. Well, when you're going to do this, or when you're going to do that, you said that you was going to you said that you said that you was going to come through. You said that you was going to call. You said all I need is you, and all I need is love. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Yeah. Yeah, Joel Embiid scored 70 points tonight. Everybody is on the Joel Embiid train. I'm like, it must have been all that white girl loving. You know, because he got married last year. White girl. It must have been all that vanilla love. Nonetheless, what is nagging? What is nagging to y'all? Let's see if y'all saying something here. Oh, wait. Care Bear says, I certainly have been nagged, and I'm not a fan. She says, nag equals entitled, complaining, unreasonable expectations. Wow. Okay. I ain't mad at that. Shirley says, cracking the hell up. Enough to make a baby. Anyway, so I don't know. I think that nagging can come in multiple forms. Like I said, I was thinking that it was mostly just complaining about something, and I do think most nagging has some complaining elements in it. Like even if you are holding somebody to task for a promise that they made or an obligation that they are supposed to fulfill, like if you are persistently, you know, getting at them to make sure that they do what they said that they was going to do, and maybe even being nitpicky about it, like, okay, yeah, you're doing it, but you're not doing it right. I need you to do it exactly this way. You know, it's a form of nagging, and I never really thought about it until then. Have you ever driven somebody somewhere and they keep telling you which way to go, or they keep asking you why you're going the way that you're going? They may even complain about your rate of speed, like, yo, what, you scared of the car? Like, yo, if you put any more distance between you and the car ahead of you, y'all ain't even going to be on the same street. You know, I had a friend of mine, and he used to constantly, whenever I was driving and he was riding, he constantly asked, well, why you go that way? You know, you could have went this way or that way. And I'm like, first of all, I know which way I'm going. Second of all, are we in a rush? What time you got to be there? I didn't know that we had deadlines to meet. I didn't know. So, may he rest in peace. That was my man Steve. But Steve liked to nitpick. And he liked to not just nitpick, but he liked to pick. He liked to, oh yeah, I saw you. Yeah. He liked to tease and shit like that. Was he a nagger? I know that little driving thing used to irk me. But more than likely, he was trying to irk me. Here I am feeding into the bullshit. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at me. I ain't even mad at me. Look at this. Shirley Cheryl says, backseat drivers, get out. Well, let me ask you this, Shirley Cheryl. Would you rather somebody be in the back seat damn near fighting each other? Like if you got two people in the back seat, one behind the driver's side, one behind the passenger side, and they ain't getting along back there. Would you rather them be that back there fighting? Or damn near, like arguing or whatever? Or would you rather for them to be like, no, take Broad Street. No, don't take Broad Street. I mean, it'd be congested on Broad Street. Take 17th. No, not 15th, 17th. They doing construction on 15th Street near between Callow Hill and Race. Don't take 15th. Take 17th. No, because 17th stops. 17 stops at the Parkway, and then you gotta pick it up again. You know what I mean? We want to just keep going, flowing through. Keep on flowing. Well, those are Philly directions right there. I don't wanna alienate the rest of the world. But yeah. Nagging, picking at somebody, teasing somebody. Constantly asking them when they're going to do something that they said they was going to do. Well, in that regard, if we look at it like nagging is constantly and persistently asking somebody to do something that they said that they were going to do, then we'd have to look no farther than our children to see nagging. Because you know how it is when you tell your children that you're going to do something or that you're going to go somewhere. They're gonna be on you. They do not chill. Kids don't have no chill when they are promised something. You said we was going to the park. What time we going to the park? I've been dressed this morning. I'm ready to go to the park. Can we go to the park, Dad? Dad, can we go to the park, Dad? Daddy, are we going to the park? Or if they already know that you'll get upset if they keep asking you, then they come and they ask a couple of times and then they back up. I've seen Yanni actually time it like Dad, what time did you say we was going to go? I'm like, well, that's what I get. So she wasn't exactly nagging, but she was definitely staking her claim. I can't be mad at it though. I don't know about y'all, but I can't be mad at it in that regard. But our kids do nag. Mom, Dad, you said you was gonna. 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 Mom, Dad, you said you. Mom, Dad, you said you. Mom, Dad, you said. Mom, Dad, what up? Shirley says, as long as nothing hits me or interrupts my driving. So you like they can fight all they want back there. Don't make me come back there. I wasn't coming back there any goddamn way. You know what my dad used to do when me and Dita be fighting in the back seat or whatever? He used to stop and he used to do this thing with the accelerator and the brake. That car would be like whip blast for everybody, even my mom. She's like, "Yo, Matt, what you do?" Like, and he ain't give a fuck. He ain't even say, "Well, I needed them to shut up." Never said nothing. He just did the thing with the gas, and the brake. That car, big ass Eldorado. And back in the day, we wasn't instructed to wear no seatbelts. So your ass might be on the floor in the back of the L-Dog. Whip out. Whiplash out. Whiplash. Okay. Show says, oh no, you get 3 times to ask. You better ask the right way and you better not have an attitude. I tell I tell them subject to change. Oh, you tell them it's subject to change at any time. Well. Well. Queen Monica, all up in the house. Y'all up late. Wait, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Queen Monica says, I used to do that when I transport kids and they wouldn't listen or put seatbelts on. Interesting. Because since my dad, I haven't seen that done. One thing about him, he was persistent, but he was not what I would call a nag. But he was very receptive to nagging. He was very open to nagging. Like if he said he was going to do something and you kept asking him about it, he didn't get mad about that shit. He was like, I shouldn't have said I was. But he would deliver. But yeah. You nag constantly, but I'm staying. Now, do y'all agree that most couples who deal with nagging are couples that have been together for a while? Now, from my experience, I think that that's true. Because nowadays in this microwave society and with the internet influencing us so much, I don't see how these couples nowadays could ever survive a nag. They be so ready to drop each other like, oh, no. First sign of trouble, I'm out of here. I'm not here to raise no boy. I'm not here to play no games. I'm not here for nothing. I ain't here for nothing. I ain't here for nothing. Yo, you better come correct and try to come at my neck and make sure you show lots of respect, because if you don't, then I'm going to be out. And when I come out, yo, it's all about me and mine and my state of mind. And if you can't understand or get with it, well, you got words, well, go ahead and spit it. But I might not be around when you say it, because you was too busy playing around playing. I ain't the one. Yo, son, you gotta act like this thing weighs a ton. It's heavy on my mind, and yo, it got the grind, and I'm the livest joint that you ever gonna find. So I think that you better treat me better. I think you better. I don't know. When I think about nagging, I normally think about like my elder aunts and uncles. I think about grandparents. If you can find any grandparents that are old these days, I swear to God, man, I ain't seen an elderly set of grandparents in I don't know how long. And maybe I'm just coming off the head with that. Man, I ain't see. I mean, elderly. I ain't talking about, you just qualified for your Social Security benefits. I mean, elderly in their 70s or 80s. Couples really working it out. I ain't seen an elderly set of grandparents. It seemed like to me, everybody only had one grandparent. You might have one on your mom's side, one on your dad's side. I don't know. I mean, of course I could be wrong. And I hope I am. I mean, because my mom and my stepdad, they was together. But that was a minute ago. He passed in 2010. That's a minute. Matter of fact, his anniversary of his death will be coming up on February 10th. When that comes around, I won't remember. Y'all know how I do. But I remember the day. when they took my stepdaddy away. I remember the day. I remember the day when they took my stepdaddy away. It was February 10th, 2010. And I was like, that's my man. I can't believe. Okay. Anyway, like my mom, my dad. I think my mom used to nag my stepdad a lot. My mom nags. She does. Yo, she do. She be nagging, man. She be on it. Well, you said you was gonna do this. Well, are you coming? Are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? I mean, you know how they say that elderly people revert back to the youth, to their youth, and your older years, you go back to like you were when you were a baby. Diapers, unable to really walk on your own, and in need of round the clock care. Huh? Huh? But my mom, she used to nagging pretty much. And he used to be chilling like, whatever. But she be complaining. Just because you nag somebody doesn't mean that you don't love somebody. Just because you nag somebody does not mean that you don't love them. Normally, it's the complete opposite. Now, if you choose to stay in a situation where somebody is constantly nagging you, you don't have nobody to blame except for yourself. At the end of the day, who else you gonna blame? Who you going to blame? Who? 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 Who you gonna blame? So at some point, we all gotta own up to the things that we do. At some point, right? I got a piece of vegetable in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Something with a string on it. Nagging. Have you ever been called a nag for any reason when you was just doing what you were supposed to do? Like maybe asking for something back that was borrowed from you or taken from you? So you calling me a nag because I want my drill back? I lent you my reciprocal 6 months ago. I just want my saw back. You saying I'm nagging you? I just want my stuff back. That's all I want. I ain't asking for nothing else. I just want my shit back. Man, I'm gonna give you a shit. I'm gonna give you. All right, well, give me. Because I need it. You nag constantly, but I'm gonna stay. You nag constantly, but I ain't going nowhere. Wow. Care Bear says, ugh, yes. Yep, that's my drill now. I guess that comment must have got cut off. Having to ask somebody for your stuff back and constantly be on them about it to the point where you seem like you're the nag. What a thankless job. What up, Steve M. Go get 'emism. Well, the root word of go get 'emism is go get 'em. So, the go get 'emism show is just a show for go getters. We strive for, a higher purpose, advancement, top billing. The hustle is real. We out here trying to move and shake and make something happen. 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 Yeah. You got to move and shake and make something happen. Move and shake and make something happen. Move and shake and make something happen. Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Get 'Emism show. Power Monday. Even though we know that it's Tuesday in most of y'all areas, but we still are on Power Monday's schedule. Got off late. Had things that I had to do. Well, we talk about nagging. What are we talking about? What are we talking about when we talk about nagging? What are we talking about? Who is the person that you know? You don't necessarily have to name names, but if you want to name names and they don't watch the show, let's get it in. Who is the person that you know who nags the most? Who do you know who nags? Who nags? Who's the biggest nagger you know? When was the time in your life when you've been nagged the most? And did the person who nagged you the most turn you off? Is nagging as big of a turn off as people make it sound? Because people who get frustrated or tired of being nagged, they make it sound like it's the end of the world, but at the same time, they still be around. So who in your life has nagged you the most? It could be your mom or your dad. It could definitely be a parent. As a parent, we have to make sure that we stay on our kids to make sure that they do the right thing. So we might have to nag them. Did you do your homework? Did you do your chores? Did you make that appointment? Did you blah, blah, blah? Did you go to work? Did you fill out applications? Did you take out the trash? Did you wash the dishes? Did you blah, 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 blah. When you wash the dishes, did you wash them thoroughly? Because last night, I was drinking out of a glass that felt like it had either lipstick on it or some old lip debris from somebody else. I don't like that. Make sure you get around the rim of those glasses and the other dishes too. Speaking of which, have you ever known somebody who don't wash the dish? Listen, man, washing dishes is an art. Because I've seen people wash dishes, and at the end of them washing the dishes wasn't clean. Those dishes were still dirty. I had an ex. She used to wash the dishes fast, but she ain't wash them thoroughly. There's still like food remnants on some of the plates. I'm like, what? But you couldn't tell her that she wasn't a dishwashing fiend. I was like, man, you need more training. You'll have businesses out here getting sued. You know what I mean? I don't need speed. Wash the dishes right. And I'm trying to think, like, did I nag her about it? because she didn't take criticism very well. I remember that. Kim Swim said, well. What's going on, folks, and go-get-emisms? What's going on? Kim's Whims all up in the house. Kimberly in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate me some you. Yeah. We're talking about nagging. Who's the person who ever nagged you the most? Did you avoid them? Did you get rid of them? Did you fight them? A lot of us got used to the person who nagged the most, and we just, for some of us, we just accepted that was just their way. Maybe they chilled out once they finally got their way, or once whatever they were asking for was delivered. Shirley says, oh boy, that was just so irritating to me. I will wash dishes every day in order to have them clean. Like I said, man, she wasn't a good dishwasher. She used to wash them joints fast, and she ain't had no problem with washing the dishes. But I used to be like, I'm looking at them glasses. I'm like, this is unclean, man. Steve M says, my elementary school teacher used to be the biggest nagger that I know. She just had something to say about everything everyone did and didn't do. Wow, in elementary school? Wow. You took it all the way back to elementary school. Now, I don't know how old you are, Steve, but wow. But if that's etched in your memory, then there has to be something to it, I would imagine. Wow. The elementary school teacher. I mean, when you think about elementary school is what, like one first grade through fourth grade, sometimes first grade through fifth grade for some. If you live in like a junior high district. But, as a teacher, maybe a teacher feels like they need to be on their students to make sure that they don't slack off, or to make sure that they are doing their assignments, or that they're keeping up with the material or something like that. I can't really say. What's going on, Naomi? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Kim's Wim says, at this point in my life, I nag me the most. Wow. Are you your own worst critic, or your chief motivator? Like, you didn't finish what you were supposed to do last night, Kim. Shut up. I'm just saying. That before you went out last night, or before you went to bed, you should have completed this, that, and third, because you said that you was going to do it, so you wouldn't have to worry about tomorrow. Shut up. Well, okay, I can shut up, but it's not going to stop the fact that you said that you was going to do this, and you also said that you wanted to be the best, and you also said that you was going to change it. All right. I guess it could go either way. Either. All right. We here on a late night. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these birthday shout outs, and then we're gonna get on up out of here. That's what we're gonna do. Appreciate everybody who came through. All the new people, please subscribe to the channel, share the shows, hit the like button, but make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know each time that we come on. All right, so we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 22nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go up by my business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Desiree Sherry Smith. She's a go-getter. Happy birthday to you. And also Jerry Henderson. Happy birthday to you. And Carla Stocks turning 52 years old today. And also Callie Queen turning 34 years old today. And Cynthia Green turning 47 years old today. And Heidi Diaz turning 45 years old today, and Rhonda Jones turning 54 years old today, and Latasha Reed turning 48 years old today, and my girl, go-getter Sherry Thompson, happy birthday to you. And my man Lonnie Webb, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl, going all the way back to the 1982, Misty New Creation Fuller Powers. See, when I knew it, her name was just Misty Fuller. But now her name is Misty New Creation Fuller Powers because she's married and she's also a pastor. She's a pastor. Kim says, 2 a.m, I'm staring at the ceiling about things I need to do or didn't do. I want to give a shout out to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious January 22nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, I mean, they might nag, they might nitpick, they might be consistent, they might always be up on you like, yo, you need to give me a breather. I can't deal with you or your kids either. You gotta stay off my back. I feel like every time you come around, I'm under attack and I can't deal with it no more. I'm about to do something that will even up the score, and you're just the the object of my affection, but you're also the one that gives me frustration. And I'm losing my patience and I can't deal with it no more. So you're going to stop that shit. You better do it right now. Get out of my face for sure. All right. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, somewhere around midnight. We're just keeping it a buck, keeping it 1,000. We'll be back around midnight tomorrow night, but we will be here. I don't care what happens. We will be here. Steve M says, I soon celebrate the 15th anniversary of my 21st birthday. So you're going to be like 30. That's what's up, man. Hey, yo, do the damn thing. You know what I mean? Get your mail, pay your bail. All right, so look, we're going to get up out of here. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to this show, share the show, save the thing, do the damn thing. And I holla back, y'all. Peace. All right.